Hi, Lewis here for another true ghost story. Many years ago when I was a young lad growing up, I had kind of a puppy love crush on one of my cousin's best friends, and she became like family, and we grew closer through the years. We would see each other at different family events, and when I would come to visit my cousins and my aunt and uncle in their neighborhood, because she was their next door neighbor actually. And time flew by as it always does, and this particular friend grew up to be a banker. In fact, she was the regional manager of a bank in my hometown. And again, we would see each other every now and again and have various conversations. Well, she found out that I was working on a collection of true ghost stories. In fact, former skeptics who were now believers because they had their own ghost encounter, or they witnessed an apparition. And she confided in me that, again, she was a very, very rational, level-headed young lady, and she didn't really believe in ghosts until her own experience. What happened was, she was, of course, very, very, very close to her parents, and they were very, very wonderful people. They were friends of my aunt and uncle, friends of my parents, and her dear dad had passed away. Of course, she was devastated. She went through the mourning process. Of course, she went to the wake. And something very, very interesting happened the day of her dad's funeral. She woke up, and this was before getting out of bed, showering, getting dressed. She woke up and she looked up, and standing at the foot of her bed was indeed her dad. It was a very, very solid apparition. There was no telepathic message imparted. He did not speak to her, but he was just standing there as if to assure her that, his spirit did indeed live on, and that he was watching over her. And it's reassuring to all of us to know that our loved ones are watching over us. And I think that's the main point of these so-called true ghost stories, or encounters with apparitions and that sort of thing. So it was very reassuring to her. It did provide a good deal of comfort to her, and it provided a good deal of comfort to me because I had lost a number of family members myself, both before and even after my friend relating that story to me. So I wanted to share that with you, and again, keep watching. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of good stuff there and a lot of good stuff to come, I think. Anyway, this is Lewis for True Ghost Stories, and happy to share my experiences and my knowledge with you. Thank you. Feel free to comment. Ciao for now, bambinos. Take it easy.